Alright, should be live. Gonna get the link as always. Oops, got my audio on. You probably heard me open the stream. Okay. Streams. Stream. And okay, got the message out. I really need to like do the thing where it says I'm starting the stream in a certain amount of time, because no one knows it's coming. I just stream whenever. Yeah. Although I guess now, especially with my stream setup where I've got the script to do it, like I'll decide to stream and then 10 minutes later I'm streaming, so there's not that much of a notice. Yeah, hello. But yeah, adding health today probably. Yeah, as long as things go correctly. I need to like increase the knockback because that's the correct amount of knockback. Yeah. Boom. Oh, something interesting is that with the way I've got my minimap working, I can add like different colors for different types of tiles, which will be useful. Alright, I also need to add like limits to how far the camera will go relative to where you were last on the ground. Oh. Assignment 2 grading criteria. For what class is that? I don't even know. Wait. Hold on. Wait, wasn't that my... That was my, okay, that's my computer science class, I think. Anyways. I'm guessing my grades are out done for my assignment that we did like 2 months ago. No one knows how they're doing in the class because the teacher won't grade anything. Actually, I think the withdrawal deadline's already passed now, even though the grading's like 2 months behind. Anyways, so health. It's probably gonna go in the top left. So like, oh, I want to cap the DT so I can like grab the top of the window to pause. Actually, wait. I can just like add a button to pause. Is that wait. Input, wait, where's that's the JSON file. I need the script. Pausing should just set the DT to 0, and that should in theory do everything. Except actually no, that's a bad idea, because there's some things that don't care about DT and will do it on a per frame basis, like spawning particles during the dash. You'll get like an infinite amount of particles and lag out. You're building a framework off of Raylib. Nice. I mean, I kind of have my own frameworks, sort of, built off of Pygame. And that's what I started this project with. Although I don't have like one unified framework, I just pull scripts from different things that work independently. Okay. So yeah, where's the, I need the window. So, min, it can't advance more than, what's a decent frame rate you'd expect to drop down to? Maybe 10 FPS, and that would still be playable. So 0.10 FPS is gonna be, yeah, 0.1 seconds. So, boom. I missed. And boop. okay, so now I can grab the top of the window to pause things, which is convenient. I really need to set up my stream so that I can like zoom in on the game and stuff when I'm running it. I just need to set up a new scene. But I've been a little bit busy lately, even though it's like a 15-minute task or less. I kind of want to be able to hit the projectiles, but yeah. So I'm gonna move everything over here on the top left down, and that should give me some space for a health bar. Oh wait, you know what I need to do first? I need to what's it called? I need to add the shadows to everything. Where does that go? Is it render? No, I think it's under. Is it world? So Aeroblaster has these shadows on everything that I never actually added into this one, but it's a very nice aesthetic. So the shadows go over the background. Everything else casts a shadow. I think. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull up a reference here because I don't remember. Does the text have a shadow? So here's the reference. The text, in fact, does not have a shadow. Huh. That's interesting. So I guess it's just the world entities and stuff like that. So the world needs to have like its own surface. Oh, it does. Perfect. And that's called by the renderer. Yep. So I can actually just world surf equal Pygame.surface surf.get size. You can do that, and then you go world surf.set color key. I hope I'm not using pure black on anything, or we're gonna have some problems. Render it onto world surf. Now I have the world surf. I can do world bg equals world surf.copy world bg world mass equals, actually no, I don't even need to make a copy, that's a waste of stuff, equals pygame.mask.from surface world surf, and then world bg equals equals world mask.to surface unset color equals 0000 set color. I'm gonna do white for now so you can see it clearly. And did I have too many parentheses there? I think I did. And so now I can do surf.blit world bg 00 surf.blit world surf to 00. Actually no, this does need to be offset by like 2 pixels, I think, for the full effect. There we go. So there's the shadows. Is that correct? Are these shadows correct? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks trippy this way. I could also do some other weird color. Hold on. That should be like a configuration thing. Really should. Whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Face reveal, probably not. That's trippy. Holy cow. That is so trippy. I oddly enough really like that aesthetic. I don't know. Wait, what if I do one blue and hold on. This is just for fun. I'm not actually gonna stick with this, but So let's do like cyan and red. So 20 and 02. Oh my. Well, I'm curious what happens if I grab some of those cheap 3D glasses and like the ones with the filters. That's so trippy. Wait, I want to do 1 pixel. Where's that renderer? 1. So it's gonna be more subtle. Boom. This might make a good visual effect for some stuff, potentially. But obviously it wouldn't make. I mean, who knows? Maybe it does make a good aesthetic for the game, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That was fun, but that's not gonna be the actual aesthetic. I don't know. I'm probably gonna redo the visuals later. Who knows? Can I do the set color to black? Does that work? Is that gonna give me problems? Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh no, it does work. So set color. Wait, so this needs to be, instead of 1, it's 2. And we have our shadows. So it looks a lot more cartoony now, even if those shadows are still kind of subtle. I can actually go a little bit further with it, make it really stand out. Yeah. I wonder how the performance is doing. Yeah, it chunks the performance quite a bit because you got that extra surface. Because before I had like 300 FPS and now I'm down to like 170, which is fine because on slow computers like trashy laptops, it should be about half of what I've got, maybe a little less. So I mean, half of 170 is going to be 35 plus 50, so 85, which is doable. That's fine. And actually, because of the way I've got DT implemented, dropping down to 40 is no big deal. And people on trashy laptops are probably used to the lag anyways. But yeah, so I've got quite a bit still before the lag's gonna bother people. I could probably do that effect where I've got 2 layers instead of 1 and get away with it. But it's pushing it. It doesn't leave much processing power for other things. Okay. Do I play Terraria? I have, but oh no, I haven't played the mod. The music's just good. How bad would computer running this game have to be to drop to 10 FPS? Let's see. So with the shadow, well, before the shadow, I should just make that a setting so people can change it if they want. So before the shadow, I gotta pull up Task Manager like that. I can't use the shortcut. So my clock speed, and from what I understand, with Pygame, it's mostly about your single core clock speed. Mine is 3.6. So then let's see. I need 10 out of 170 by 3.6. So your computer's processor would need to be, excluding the operating system, because the operating system, like, takes up a lot as well. But excluding the operating system, your processor would probably need to be 210 megahertz to drop to 10. On the before, well, no, that's after the background. So if you turn off that background thing I just added, I get like 270. So you would need a processor speed of 130 megahertz. You can run that thing on a Raspberry Pi probably. Actually, a lot of my games do run on a Raspberry Pi. I've done it before. I've been streaming for ages. It's not just now that I started streaming. I've got the entire, like, and there's a playlist of all my live streams. There's like 30 something. I don't know. Although I don't really have a schedule. I'm hoping to get into a schedule in the summer. Oh yeah, someone said it. A lot of times people ask these questions and I answer them without reading the fact that someone else answered them. I'm on Windows at the moment. Well, the Ubuntu install was on a laptop, and that happened 2018 or 2019 that I messed it up. And that wasn't even on my main computer. I just lost some old files. That was what happened. Was I was installing like 10 different, I think I went through at least 7 different versions of Ubuntu and other Linux distributions, trying to find something that could compile, well, that could package my game, and then also was old enough to have a certain version of a library that's pre-installed for the operating system that you can't easily change. But I need to have an old enough version to be able to say that my games are compatible with Linux on Steam. It's weird. The system you package your game on like changes, like with PyInstaller, it changes what's exactly in there. And with my games, if you package on an operating system that's too new for like Linux and stuff, it's not compatible with the old ones. It's because of a library called glibc or something, I think. But yeah, I installed like 7, maybe more than 10 operating systems trying to get the right one, and one of those times I messed it up and accidentally wiped my drive. But yeah, that was just some old files, and it wasn't particularly important. Most of my important stuff's on the internet and whatnot. You love watching my videos. You think I'm an awesome programmer and teacher. Thank you. Yeah, programming test. I've got a CS1 exam, I think, next Tuesday, and I need to watch like 20 lectures like this weekend or something. I'm putting that off. If you don't know how to structure a game you're working on, it's probably out of the scope of what you're ready to work on. You can work your way up pretty easily. Like if you shouldn't be taking on huge projects early on. I mean, the largest project I ever did was Drawn Down Abyss, which was 120 hours. It's still a very small game. I've never done something particularly big. Although, because of the experience I have, I do know how to approach very large projects. I just haven't had the time to work on them. I use Sprite for animation and MS Paint for everything else. I don't think IDE choice is very particularly important. Oh, oops! I just noticed the I've got my thing cut off here. The avatar was glitched out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I need to move all of those top left elements down enough for a health bar. Question is, what should it look like? I've already got that white bar there for the mini map. Actually, I should probably change what that looks like, stylize it a little bit more. Yeah. Also, the UI is probably going to have an outline later or something like that, because there's going to for some of the stuff I want to mess around with for the combat, I'm going to be making some white rooms, which isn't going to work with the mostly white UI. So, okay, I'm going to drop the map first. Where is it? Oh, I don't have my stuff. Windows doesn't know what I'm looking for. Images. So in here, I need to draw the mini map. So I need the size of it first. So I got that. Did I just hit the? Oh wait, no. Okay. Gonna open up another paint thing. And for whoever was asking about what I used to draw, you're about to see me using MS Paint. Okay. Gonna... I'm doing this off screen at the moment. I'll have it back on screen in a moment. Just trying to precisely grab something. Okay. So, I got this. This needs to be resized to 50% because it's 2x'd. So that's the correct size. I'm gonna take this, copy, paste. I need to cut out the middle. Nope, I need to switch my secondary color. Cut out the middle. Boom. So now, I need to do some stylizing. What's a good way to do this? Can I like... You know, squares are always kind of stylish for this stuff. What? I lost it. Hold on. I could do that. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess that's fine for the corners. How's that for a corner? Okay, so I'm gonna add it to the other corners. Okay, I need these transparency here. Rotate right. Oop, and I can pop it on. And this one needs to go 180. Do I have enough space? I probably don't. Hold on. There. Rotate 180. Rotate left. Perfect. So because of the way that it's overlaid, I can actually throw in some stuff right here. Hold on. I'm gonna need the line tool because I can't draw straight right now for some reason. Is that right? So that's 2 pixels and 1 pixel, so it needs to be like that. I don't like that. I think it needs to be more rounded. Will this work? Alternatively, cut out the sides. Did I get the lengths right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. So I can cut out the other side the same way pretty easily. Now for this part, I'm probably gonna do like that. What's the measurement here? 10? 12. I apparently eyeballed that very poorly. Wait. 11 and 11, we're good. So, yep. Cut through to the other side like that. And I've got the outline thing. So now, throw this into a file. Boop. Oh, I need the that off. File, save as. That's for the video. Oops. Data, images. It's miscellaneous, I guess. Map UI. So, okay. So from here, I need the pixel measurements. So how much is this offset? We've got 6 pixels, so -6 on each. So when I do, where is it? This part right here. Instead, it's going to be self.game.window.display.blit and self.game.assets.misc map UI to 342 minus 6, which is going to be 336, and then 18. No, 16. Why can't I do my math? What? I don't think that's the right name. Oh, I was right. Okay, so now I need to move it a little bit because it's off the screen. Or, okay, wait. I could move it like 2 pixels back in each direction. Wait, it's gonna be 8 and 4. And now, if I get rid of that and move this part as well, 0. No, wait, what? Where is this gonna be? 4 and 20. Not quite. I need like 1 more pixel. So 19 and 45, and this is gonna be 39 and 13. Wait a second. That surface is not in the right spot. What did I do wrong here? 47 and 17. What do I? Oh no, that's fine. It's this part. 45 and 19. Those need to be fixed. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, so now time to move the top left stuff. So that's just going to be I've got these hard numbers here. So the base offset is 32. Base position equals 32. Should be able to replace all these. Every time I see a 32, swap it. Which is just twice. It looks like no, 3 times. Yeah, okay. And now I should be able to switch this to lower. So let's put it at 50. Yeah, and that moved that. And now I need to move the ammo. Where's the ammo? It's where am I rendering that? Oh, it's right here. So move that to, how should I move the other one? I don't even remember. It's 32 to 50, so that's 18. So 22 to 40. Perfect. Oh, that needs to be fixed as well. The infinity. There we go. So, yeah. Now I need to just throw in a health bar right there. Not sure what it should look like. I'm not sure if I like the UI being like... I think I like the floating UI more, so I'm gonna change this image to not use these parts. Oh, secondary color. There we go. And I'm gonna get rid of that. Can I put something here, I wonder? Can I like just do a... Okay, so let's move everything back a little bit on the map now. So how many pixels is gonna be? 3, I think. Just 6. And that's gonna be, wait, what? Yeah, 6. And this one's actually also going to 6. So 2 and 22. There we go. I forgot the background thing. 42. 22. Okay. So yeah, I do prefer that floating UI. And then I'm gonna make the health bar float as well. So I'm gonna go over to, where is it? I'm gonna draw a health bar. Close that. So when doing health bars, I like to make it a very like a nice size that divides evenly, like relative to 100 or something like that. Well, not necessarily evenly, but cleanly. So 52 is good because that means the inside's going to be 50. Although one thing I don't like about the health bar being in the top left is you tend to not notice it. Yeah, especially in platformers where you're typically kind of towards the bottom of the screen because of gravity. So maybe make it thicker, be more visible that way. And actually, I'm just gonna make the health bar like 70 or something. So let's do 72, which comes out to 70. I think that's appropriate. One, two, one. And there we go. Should I curve this, I wonder? Can I do that? Doesn't work too well. That works. I think that's good enough. So align it to top left. Resize it there. Save as. And we've got our health UI. So now I can just render it. Render. So mini map. This one's ammo, and this one's weapons, and this one's gonna be health. So self.game.window.display.bullet health. Wait, no. Self.game.assets.miscellaneous health UI to 2222, and we should have our health bar. There we go. Okay, so the other objects are a little bit low. I'll fix that in a moment. I'm gonna read chat real quick. He's Game Maker Studio, and you watch me. Well, a lot of the stuff I do is generally applicable though, so I mean you don't have to use Pygame. So the music thing on the bottom left, yeah, I made that. I didn't make the music itself. I didn't make the art. It's a tool I made though. There's a GitHub repository for it. If you check out my GitHub, there's a repository for it. I mean, you can write code by yourself with enough experience. Just give it some time. I don't know, like a few years. I mean, you gotta keep doing it. But I mean, when I'm making games like this, it's very well within the stuff that I know. I mean, I occasionally like pull up the Pygame documentation to remember the names of functions or stuff. I think in the last couple streams I've pulled up something for the masks, and also I've pulled up stuff for mask collisions because I don't use those too often. Yeah, yes, you can supposedly make Android apps with Pygame. I haven't done it though. The sword trail shape. I think I did a lot of that on stream, like the base groundwork for it. So just go back a few streams. Yeah, so I need red to go into the thing on the top left. Probably the same color as the sword, so it's within the palette. I might need a different color. The thing about red health is that you can get in trouble for breaking international law. Is it international law? I think it is. If you do the red plus. And you can get sued for very large amounts of money if you're not careful about that. So yeah, red, like, you basically can't use the plus sign as a symbol for your health if you're using red health. Which is why I think a lot of games started using green. Even though, blood is red. I could do green. It doesn't really fit with my palette, though. So I'm kind of like stuck with red here. Anyways, let's fill that in. I do need to grab the color, though. So images, sketch. This is the red's right there. I see it. So that's my color. I'm gonna throw it off to the side. I go over here, and I just have to draw a rect. So pygame.draw.rect. Was it 8 pixels? I think. Pygame. Wait, no. Self.game. Window.display. And next up is the color, which is 1893163. That's what I just pulled up. And then pygame.rect. It's going to be at 2323. It's going to be 70 pixels long and 8 pixels tall, if I remember correctly. Can close that now since I got my color. So there we go. Health bar is filled. I'm not liking that. Hold on. Gonna change this a little bit. No, wait. Gonna add a little bit of a shadow. That should... There we go. That looks a bit better. So now, I just need to adjust that to the player's health. But I don't think I have a health system, do I? It inherits from entity, and the entity might have health? It does not. I guess self.health equals 0. It's gonna need to pull it from the configuration for that entity type. Where is that gonna be? Config weapons window. Wait, do I not have entity configurations? Huh. Well, I guess I could build it into the entity. It seems a bit messy. It's harder to tweak stuff that way. So I'm going to do entity configurations. Entities.json. Player. Health. The health max is, let's say, 50. Or actually, it should really be base health. Because there could be all sorts of other modifiers that mess with that. And then we've got, what did I even call it? Metalhead. Base health. I feel like this thing should have more base health than the player. It should be able to take a few hits, because it looks like it should be able to take a few hits. So... do I spawn the player with... what is its name? It passes the arguments. Where's world? What do I initialize? Oh, it's in entities. So, player... is that the type? Why is it called enemy 1? That should be metalhead. First of all, I need to see if that breaks. Oh, that's unrelated. That's, just excessive commas, because Jason doesn't like use trailing commas. Ooh, that's gonna need to be switched up. Entity names. Animations, yep. That needs to be metalhead. There we go. So it's back. Now, I need to just give them health from here. I can do from .config import config, and should be self.health equals config entities, and it should be self.type and base health. So player should have health now. I also need to set the max health. Max. Actually, it should work the other way around. This is very minor. It doesn't matter which order I really do it in, but it reads better this way. And now you can just do the division and multiply by 70 for that rect size. Where's my renderer? Oh, I'm on it. That keeps happening. I keep trying to look for things and then I'm already on the tab. So it's by 70 of self.game.world.entities.player.health divided by self.game.world.entities.player.maxHealth. And then I can turn it all into an integer. So by default it's full. Now I just need to make it do damage. I'm gonna take a look at the chat real quick though. Yeah, you get sued because, hold on. Let's Google this. Red Cross video game lawsuit. Oh, do they have it on their website? There's a Reddit post. Yeah, you can just search Red Cross video game lawsuit, and you can get a bunch of results, I think, explaining it. But yeah, you can't do that. A lot of games do it though. If like you're smaller, I don't think you'll get caught, but it's just usually not a good idea. I might have done it in some of my games, so I don't even know without thinking about it. How to work consistently? It's just getting into a schedule pretty much. Although, I mean, I don't work consistently. I do when I'm closer to the release for my paid games. So like for Super Potato Bro and Drawn Down Abyss, I would have more of a routine where I'd get into game development. I'd have a certain amount of things I'd have to do each day. Okay. So, yeah, to get the damage applied, don't I have a function for hurting? Yeah, it's like, oh wait, no, I don't have a function for it. Hold on. Hurt. Yeah, so instead of doing hurt equals 1, I'm going to add a hurt function. I really should have made like a basic enemy thing, but whatever. I'll put it. Wait. I think this is fine. No, not there. This is fine. Def hurt self mount self.hurt equals 1. Self.health minus equals amount. So now, find in project hurt. And go over here. Hurt. Instead of doing that, I can put in a damage amount, which I'll just put 1 for now. And do this one as well. So actually, instead of hurt, it's gotta be damage because otherwise I'm gonna have a name conflict. Damage. So now everything does 1 damage. Come on, hit me. Yeah, there, look, I'm taking a little bit of damage. And you can see the bar going down. I can't... It's... Why is it so hard to get hit? There we go. Oh, I don't think the projectiles... I think the projectiles go off of their centers. So even if they look big, they're not actually big. They're all 1 pixel, I think, in terms of their hitboxes. So yeah, I took a decent amount of damage here. I need to add the background I've got for the mini map to the health bar. So we need dark surf equals pygame.surface, and this is going to be 72 by 10, and I can do the exact same stuff, and it's just going to be 22, and that should be enough to... I'm gonna have to take a decent amount of damage for this to be visible. I'm like collecting them. I missed that one. Got that one. Takes quite a few hits to get down a decent amount. So you can see though there's that darkening through the back of the health bar, which is what I was looking for. So now is dying. Question is, what should the dying effect be? Should they explode? Also, I actually do have configuration for damage, I think. I'm gonna just close everything again because too many things open. So find in project damage, and over here this is update on the hitbox. Does this thing store damage? This thing oh, it does. Config. Hitboxes, power. Self.config, I think. Wait, I'm on the wrong one. I need this one. This one has self.config, and then I do power. For projectiles, I think it's a little bit different. I have to get the power of the owner. Don't I? No, it's in the projectile. So it's just self.config that power. Self.config. Well, not dot. It's a key. Boom. So okay, I took significantly more damage there. So now I need to get it to die. Yeah, I'm not sure what effect I should do for this. It would be interesting if I chopped it up into smaller images and just like created those as particles, kind of. Or maybe not under the same system, but what happens if I get negative health? Aha! Give me more negative health. Yeah, I think it's going out the other side. That's weird. Okay. Yes. Europe. And Eurasia. Brazilians aren't watching yet, it looks like. It's too early. Okay, so yeah, I want to do the slicing it up into smaller surfaces thing. That sounds like fun for death. And just throw the parts everywhere. And maybe like some spark explosions as well. So probably like groups of... Ooh. Maybe there's I could like create a handmade map of how it should be broken up. Or I can just do a static mount. Let's see. Arcade. It does a lot of stuff for you that you would normally learn how to do yourself in Pygame. But I think it's also... I haven't tried it myself, but I've seen people complain about it being limited for some reason or another. And then also, it's slower than Pygame 2, if I remember correctly. It's faster than normal Pygame, but slower than Pygame 2 from their own documentation, I think. Well, they compare it to the normal Pygame in their documentation, but Pygame 2 is twice as fast for rendering. Yes, this is Pygame. A lot of those questions are answered in the description of the video. Okay. Oh, in the description of the stream. Alright, so I need to actually create the particle system for this. Do I have... Can I work it into here in any way? It seems a bit messy to do that. Hold on. So I'm going to do this then. New file. Death particles.py, or just call it destruction particles.py. Class destruction particles def init, and we can do destruction particles. Wait, no. Need to know what the game is. So self.game equals game. Self.particles equals kite is... Oh, did you copy? Oh, huh. But oh yeah, I'm assuming that my description also says what kite is. Okay, yeah. So def update self dt. I'm not going to make a class for each particle here because I feel like that's a bit excessive. Def add particle self. It needs to have the surface. So surf location velocity. What else does it need? Is that it? Surf location velocity. I guess duration. Oh, and they need spin. So rotation equals 0. Rotation speed equals, or rotation velocity. Actually, I'll store that in the velocity as a third value. And then duration. And I can have a default duration of like what's a good one? 5 seconds. I'm gonna actually make these dictionaries, so particle data equals surf, look, velocity, duration, rotation, and self.particles.append particle data. For particle in self.particles, self.location 0 equals particle location 0, particle velocity 0. That for the y-axis. And particle rotation, particle, and the third velocity value is the rotational velocity. All this needs to be multiplied by dt. Actually, if I remember correctly, I need to just do self.game.window.dt, and then particle velocity 1, and then add what's it, that's the equivalent of, if it's per second, I think it's like 200 is appropriate. I'll do physics later with this. I just need to get them rendering first. I have a split center function, don't I? I better. Yeah, I do. Split center. From .core funcs import split center. So can render that as well. Is there anything? Oh, particle duration minus equals particle, no, just dt. If particle duration is less than 0, I'm gonna pull out ITR. Now, if it's less than 0, I can do self.particles.pop I to remove it. Now, what's next? Yeah, just rendering, I guess. Def render self. Does it need to take a surface? What's the other system do? Yeah. Surf offset equals 0, 0. For particle in self.particles, split center onto surf with particle surf at particle location 0 minus offset 0. Gotta do that for the y-axis. And then this needs to be rotated. So pygame.transform.rotate. Particle rotation. I'm not sure if I need to make a copy. I can just do that. I don't remember if it rotates the original or not. Is that it? I feel like that's it. So I can just go into the, where is it? World. Self dot destruction particles equals that, and then just have to call update and render on it. Dot update. Actually, I can update them there, but for the render, I want to do it before everything else, before the other particles. Dot render surf self dot camera dot position. Okay. All right. So now I just need to slice up the enemies when they die and add them to the destruction particles. Actually, what I'll do for testing purposes, where's the player? I have a job and I am a student at a university. The music is in the video, like you can see it, the title's there. Okay, so yeah, I need player. Wait, where is the, oh right, it's over here, that's why I can't find it. So on update, this is gonna be funny. self.game.world.destruction particles add particle. Is it not okay? Oh, I need to update this to actually pull that. Destruction particles and dot destruction particles. Okay, so now add particle. It's surface location velocity duration rotation. So rotation initial is gonna be 0. So the surface will be self.image.copy. Wait, what's next? Location velocity. Self.center.copy. Velocity 0 negative 200. Duration, yeah, the default should be fine. Let's see if it crashes. Index error. Right. I need the spinning velocity 100 degrees per second. Pygame is not defined. Yeah, there we go. That's funny. So, totally not confusing. Well, I'm curious what my frame rate is. I like how, like, even with all of these things, it's still running at like 100 FPS. And I need to spin them faster. 600. Look at them spin. That creates an interesting effect. Hold on, I need to like get this thing off my back. Look at that, look at that. Just swirling. Okay, so the system's working. Now I just need to do the slicing up part and the death part. So that's actually going to be where is it? Entity on. Okay, I'm gonna do a def die self. Okay. So yeah, you add the particles. So I need to know like how many I'm doing. So I think, like I said, I'm gonna split it up into chunks of 3. So size equals 3. And you wanna split up the image. So entity image equals self.image.copy for y in range, entity image.get height. You want to split up by size and add 1, and you want to do same thing for x, except you want to do width. Now I have another function I need here from core functions. It's the, where is it, clip. It goes x, y, x size, y size. It grabs a subsurface. Clip. So I can do image equals entity image.clip from x by size, y by size, and size. Now I can throw in that image, and I need the offset relative to the center. Or actually no, I can actually just use the x and y times the size, the position. Or no, self dot. Maybe I should do it relative to the center. So I can find that pretty easily. So offset equals image.get, wait no, entity image.get width divided by 2, and then that's the amount of pixels to one side. Actually no, I think going relative to the top left is gonna be cleaner here. And then I just put in like boy, not sure how that gets. I think it gets rounded down, so I'm gonna put 1. Or 2. I think it'll be 1 and 2. Or no. Wait. Wait, we'll see. Okay. So I need to see how the position is calculated. Where's the position thing? Oh, it's just stored. Okay. Self dot position 0 plus x by size, and do it for y plus y by size. So that should be the position of the image, and then you want to add size divided by 2 because this thing's centered. And now I can do if health is less than 0, self.die. Less than or equal to 0, actually. Oh, oops, I imported from the wrong thing. So I already should have clip. Oops, I need to self on that. That thing's gotta be dead. Come on. What? It's gonna be entity print health. I thought I closed Steam. Apparently not. I did the exact same thing again. I forgot the self. Oh, it actually just does have a lot of health. Cool. Oh, it's not dot clip. Yeah. It's clip of it. So I do clip. I think it works like that. Yeah, surface first. Ooh. Okay, it's just 11 more health, and I'm out of ammo. It's taking more than an entire mag to kill this thing. There we go. Look at all those body parts. It's like, it looks so trippy. It just pops out. Okay, so now you need to find each position's angle to the center and throw it out at that angle. Probably. Well, first of all, this number should be random. 200 minus 600. Actually, let's do 18 minus 900. The thing needs to be able to spin fast. So I want to find the angle to the center. So that's going to be angle equals math.atan2. So this is, the first part's still gonna be the y part. So let's see. So x by size plus size. Oh no, I just said it was y, not x. Divided by 2. So that's the pixel position minus wait. So I need angle to the center, not, which means that I need a positive number if it's on the left. So you want to subtract from the center. Entity image that get width, height to minus that. Actually, divided by 2, and I'll do that. That should be more accurate. Now I can do, that's missing an H. Width X. And now I can do a math.cosine angle by 100 math.sine angle by 100. Let's see if I got the math right there. Hold on. I also need to reduce the health on that thing because it's got way too much health. Entities 40. Let's have it. I shouldn't need to go through a full mag. I didn't have random. That's gonna be up here. Import random. It's imploding on itself instead of it right. I do actually have it backwards. Easy fix though. On the die, well, I can take this part and put it in the front, and that's the way I should fix it. Yeah. Alternatively, you can just subtract 180 degrees, but that should work. Where is he? Come back. Where is he? Slow. Pew. Yeah, look. Okay, so it comes off in chunks like that. Just how I wanted it to look. I feel like it should be a little bit slower. And the gravity should probably also be very weak on that. So I'm going to switch the gravity to 50. I'm going to grab the distance as well. Math that square root, and I can take these two things. Those two differences. And boop plus and I can go times dis. I think there needs to be a little bit of randomness in that. And then also all of them should move up a certain amount, so like 50. I think it should be like the square root of it, so that it doesn't scale too hard. And then when I calculate the distance, 4. So now it should be just a couple revolver shots. 1, 2. Boop. Look at that. Okay, so it doesn't need to be knocked up that much, and the gravity does need to be stronger, definitely. So I'm gonna knock it up to 100. Entity. Actually, that strong gravity should fix the knock up. Now I just need to add some randomness to it. So plus random.randint 0 to 30 minus 15. That should do it. One, two. Perfect. I almost wonder if maybe I should like double every particle, like do it twice. because it looks like there's not as much mass as there originally was because it's two-dimensional, so it doesn't quite look right. So if I double it, it'll maybe potentially a little bit more three-dimensional. So I throw in a second particle set. There we go. That's better. So now I have to make it disappear, and I also need like an explosion or something. So when it dies, do I have an alive thing in here? Apparently not. Self.alive equals true. Did I return anything on update? No. So on die, I can do self.alive equals false, and then on this I can do return self.alive. And over in the entity manager, update so alive equals that. I do I entity in ITR that, and I can just pop it if not alive. Self.entities.pop I. So now it should be able to so apparently nothing's alive? Did I default it to false for some reason? No, it is true. Why did everything just die? What? It's returning none. Oh, I know why. It's gonna be right here. I overrode it. Return no R equals that. Return R. Just gotta throw in some return stuff. R equals return R. Oops. So now it should properly die when I... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I can actually spawn a bunch of these. Where's the metal head? I need to like randomize the speed. Oh yeah, it is randomized. So yeah, I can spawn a bunch of them, but I do want to reduce their health a bit. I wanna entities. Wait, no, it's actually, where did I spawn? Oh, it is here. 4i in range 5. Let's, yeah, we got 5 of them. Yeah, look at all of them. Look at all of them. They're shooting each other. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Will this project be on GitHub? I don't know. Probably not. It'll probably be on my Patreon at the end of the month. Although when I release my games, all of them are open source. I just don't post the source on GitHub. They're released with the game on like the game's page. If you want to understand how everything works, you're gonna have to watch back on all of the streams. If you watch from the beginning for this project, I'm pretty sure I explain it to some extent. Okay. So yeah, I definitely need to add the explosion on their death. Do I have a function for adding visual effects manually? I should have one. Yeah, I just do this, I guess. So, entity def die, and for I in range, let's do like 16. Angle equals I divided by 16 by math.pi by 2. Actually, I can just do divide by 8 then. So self.game.world.vfx.spawn vfx, and is it spark or curved spark? VFX curved spark. Curved spark layer front. So everything else is just the arguments for the curved spark, which I can go over here and grab from here. So I need all of these. And that'll be position will be self.center.copy. Angle is the angle, I already got that. Curve 0, speed 3, 0.1. Something like that. Why did I have a colon? That was completely unnecessary. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Was the death thing there? I saw it like briefly. It's small. The decay is too fast. And the scale is too low. Plus random.random divided by 10. So that's some slight variance. Let's do divided by 5. And then is the last one scale? Which one's scale? Which one's speed? I forgot. Scale's this one. Oh, I need to make the speed a very random.random by 2 plus 1. Also, for the hitboxes, I need to make it so I can hit multiple enemies. Right now, it's only doing 1. and it kills itself after 1. It needs to not do that. So instead, self.ignore equals owner. So if that not in self.ignore, and then when it hits, self.ignore.append entity. So it can only hit an entity once. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I want those particles to bounce though, so I'm gonna add some physics here. I can do pretty much the same thing I did here. Yeah, just do this. Why is hit being tracked? What's that for? So if hit, oh, it's just to bounce it back. I see. So that's done right here. Self.physics. No, self. Here, wait. Physics equals self.game.world.tilemap. And this becomes particle location and this becomes particle velocity temp motion CX equals this, CY equals that, and is it doing Y first? Oh, whatever. Wait. What is temp motion? Oh, it's something else. So I don't need that. I think it's something else. And then particle location 0. So this is the initial movement. And that's just going to be particle velocity. And do that for 0. Delete that. And grab that. Probably not gonna work quite right first try, but we'll see. Yeah, it didn't. Game just has no attribute world. Excuse me. Right there. What? How does it? Ooh. I see. It's initialized on that line. Right, yeah. You can see right there. So I can't grab it that early. Well, I just do self.game.world.tilemap. Get rid of that. Watch it bounce. Yes, it bounces. Look at it just bounce in there. It doesn't last long enough though. And the bounce is way too strong. So this is X movement. And yeah, that bounce was way too strong. Actually, let's do 4. It really doesn't need to bounce that hard. And then the duration needs to be significantly longer. I'm gonna switch this thing to... Where is it? Where's duration? Duration equals 20 seconds, I guess. 20 plus random by 5 or 3. So it needs to, yeah. I keep missing. I shouldn't have killed them that far over there. I can't really test it. I gotta get closer. There we go. See, look at all those particles. What's my frame rate? 97. It's still spinning. I need to cut down on the rotational stuff when they hit the ground. So that's just going to be particle vel 2 times equals 0.5. What is that? There we go. Get him over here. Ah, oopsies. So, yeah, these ones settled, which is good. I need to actually see them settle though. So let's just unload on them right here. Perfect. Beautiful. The remains of those things I just killed. And now I have to wait for them to disappear. Needs to see what that looks like. And yeah, they're slowly disappearing. Are they disappearing or are they sinking through the floor? I can't tell. I need to like kill their velocity if it's too low, so they don't sink into the floor. Stationary equals false. And when does this? If particle vel 0, I'm going to do the absolute sum. If the sum of velocities is less than, let's say 1 pixel, then particle stationary equals true, else it'll continue with that. If not particle stationary, then do all that stuff. Oh, and that. It literally just needs to update the time remaining. There we go. Okay, see, look, they settled in the right spot this time, which is good. And I can watch them disappear. It's like 20 seconds though. Perfect. All right. Do I think I would make games faster if I use an engine? For two-dimensional stuff, no. It's faster because I made my own framework. I can implement things super fast. Yes, I left a comment on that Polymars video. He's in the Pygame community Discord server. Well, actually, I think he's still in there, but he sent some messages in there. What operating system do I use? In this case, Windows. Because I can't stream in Manjaro. I don't. Like for example, I can't use the VSTs I need for OBS. And then also, what else? I actually don't know if the facial tracking stuff would work on Manjaro. I haven't tested that. Yeah. Never heard of Bargy. Yeah, anyways, I am gonna end this stream here. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I added, what did I add? I added health and damaging and death and whatnot. So it's almost a game. The player can't die. Well, the player can die, but there's no like death screen. So the body would explode and the camera would just get stuck, I think. Yeah. So ending the stream here. Bye.